What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to be looking at the car since the last video I made. I mean, it's been a while, it's been almost 6 months. We've got wheels, we've got it wrapped, we've got some interior stuff done, we've got an exhaust on it, we've got a lot of things repaired and fixed. And I did a lot of things off camera, had a lot going on in my life between now and then. We'll talk about later at the end of the video what we're going to go into on the channel other than just cars. But I'm super excited to get into it with you and show you what I have built. We're not done yet, we still got to do seats and some other stuff, but other than minor implications, we pretty much got the main idea. I did not wide body it like I talked about in the very beginning. I'm actually going to spend most of that money on not only the adventures that I'm going to do later on this channel, but also different cars to bring to you guys, so we're not just looking at the same one series. As much as I love it, you guys want to see more stuff, I'm sure of it. So without further ado, let's check it out. Alright, so let's check this thing out. So, as you can see, it's a different color. We got some different wheels on there. I got the hood pop, so that's why it looks that way. But, alright, so starting off with the exterior, the wrap is actually Dragonfire Red by 3M. I got this done by Prestigious Wraps out of Statesville. I'll put them right up here, and I'll leave a link to their website in the description and their Instagram. Shout out to them. I actually won this in the raffle. If you've been a viewer of this channel for a while, you've seen that video where we went to the Team Tensi meet and all that, and we actually won the raffle, which was super dope. Put a lot of body work into this car to get it to where it is without the dents. We replaced the fenders, we did a bunch of stuff. We even put new aftermarket headlights and new fog lights, although this one already is collecting water, not sure why. The other one did the same on the same side, so I need to figure that out. But this one is just fine, and she is looking pretty good. Alright, so moving on to the back, we actually have a ECS tuning exhaust. You can see the tips. Those are 3.5 inch diameter. I actually had to cut out the rear bumper to fit them. Some of you might think this is stupid, but you know, hate on it in the comments and get me some engagement, please. That'd be nice. Crawling under here, you can see my performance exhaust from ECS. Don't know if it is going to focus or not, and it goes all the way back under the entire car. But yeah, this was a nightmare to put on because this is made for the turboed N54 off of the 135i, not the 128, the N52. I did make it work. I made it fit. As far as all the mounting points are the same. The only thing difference is the flanges where they meet up to the headers. I had to modify that and obviously make the bumper a little bit bigger, but let's open this hood. Alright, so this looks a little bit different than last time. Obviously, I still have the red bits. However, it definitely pops a lot more with the car. Went ahead and made my own intake. I put a K&N filter on it. I got a silicone boot and then an adapter for the MAF. One thing you guys might notice is this is all open, and I know with it getting wintertime, it's not as bad because the air is extra cold. That makes sense, but definitely gonna have to fabricate something to block some of the heat from going in there, you know, because otherwise it's not gonna really, you know, do its job like it should. But you can see down there, I doubt it. If you can, you're lucky. If not, yeah, I don't think it's gonna focus, but you can see kind of where it bolts up. It actually bolts up as the headers are like, I think 2 or 2.5 inches in diameter, and the pipes are, yeah, the 2.5 inches diameter at the headers, the flanges, and then 3 inch in diameter back. So the spacing's a little different, but after putting a gaskets on there and tighten it down pretty good, it actually worked out all right. I cleaned everything up. Actually ended up having to put a new radiator, AC condenser, cleaned the entire front of the engine. You can't really see on here, but it is clean. And then we went ahead and painted some of the front support bars. Not really sure what you call these guys. I guess these would be like chassis bars. Painted them red as well to match these. Another thing quick to note is these headlights. I got these on Amazon and wired them up with the halos and everything, and they look absolutely beautiful. I'll turn the lights on here in a minute. It's probably going to flicker with the camera, but I think these cost me around $300 for the pair, and for the price they look absolutely stunning, and I think they look a lot better than the other aftermarket ones. If I had my choice, I'd put OEM Xeons, but considering this is still, you know, a salvage title car, and there's so much stuff that I've done to it that kind of just doesn't make it seem worth the money. So I'm happy with the way these turned out. Just look at those halos. They look really good at night. I don't think I have any night clips, but you'll see that in the upcoming video. I actually swapped the yellow turn signal bulbs for what appears to be white. They're a little yellowish, so they're enough to notice, but they are white if you consider it and put it side by side to the yellow. I just think they look really clean, really nice. As far as the legality of that, I don't know. So if you guys are like, oh, well, you're not supposed to do that, well, you know, that's tough shit. Moving on to the wheels, we got some Aodhan's AFF7s. These are an 18 by 8.5 setup with 35 offset, which are square. There's no spacers or anything, so this is exactly how it would be if you just bolted them on, which is what I did. I got this fitment guide from Fitment Industries, not a shout out or anything, but I will put the link down in the description so you can get these exact wheels and tire setups if you want for your 1 Series, because it is super hard to find a nice setup that's going to fit right without having to do some modifications on these cars. I don't know why, or maybe it's just me, but I've had a round with this. Also, those were the old wheels, so for comparison, got this, that, this, that. These are cast. These suck. If you guys remember, I actually broke one of these wheels, which is why these are forged, and hopefully they'll withstand the test of time, because I don't want to get any more wheels anytime soon. They are 5x120. Obviously that's standard for the 1 Series. I didn't do no bolt conversion or nothing like that. So if I get a different BMW with the same bolt pattern, or an Audi or something, they're probably going there if I can fit a conversion kit. Depends on what we do. I plan on keeping these wheels nice, because I'm probably going to put them on a different car later on. Moving on to the tires, you can see right away these things are meaty. They're basically what I'd call a semi-slick. They are the Falken Azenis. They're an RT 615K. They're a plus performance, so they're more for a track, but I like driving them on the road. I think they look cool. They actually handle really well, very comfortable, very quiet. You can already see a little bit of wear because they are so soft as a tire compound, but they're great tires all the way around. So if you're going to track a car or something, honestly, these might be the way to go. I don't think I'll ever buy anything other than Falken now. We'll see. I really like these. I'm going to stand by them. They've been good for probably about 5,000 miles I've had on this car. Maybe not quite, but pretty close. I mean, I've had it on, you know, 3 or 4 hour trips, so I haven't had an issue. The only issue due is the drone from the exhaust, but obviously you can probably tell that's going to be an issue no matter what. Getting up close, one thing that I noticed is how small the brakes are. I'm probably going to end up doing a brake kit on this thing. Probably nothing crazy expensive, just something, maybe some bigger rotors. I don't know, another caliper. Maybe we'll do a 135i conversion kit, something like that. We'll get a used one pretty cheap. But just take a look at the tread on these. Like these things are meaty. I'm not going to lie to you. Pretty nice looking. It might be a little biased. We got the BMW valve stem caps. I had them on my old car. I actually took them off because I thought someone was going to steal them at my old work, and the wheels didn't match at all, so I figured I'd just take them off until I got a matching set again. But this thing is looking pretty sharp, and I'm super happy with how it come out. There's a couple things inside I want to show you guys, but other than that, that's going to be a wrap for the exterior of the car. Moving on in, I've been driving this thing back and forth to work here lately, so it's not the cleanest. Still got the interior. I'm going to do a video on how well this is held up. For like, this has been on here for about 6 months. The back part of this car has been on there for about a year now. Same thing with the dashboard and whatnot. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. So shout out to ColorBond. Thank you for that. We actually ended up getting a suede with a red stitch e-brake boot with a carbon fiber e-brake handle. I have the boot for the shifter, have not put that on there. So we'll probably do that sometime in the near future. However, I'm really happy with the way the interior turned out. I'm still going to get some bucket seats for this, then we're going to get some more seals, but you can also see how well Prestigious did with the wrap. Obviously it was a raffle, so they didn't do the door jams or anything. I'm not really mad about that, obviously because I didn't pay for the wrap, and also because they did such a great job, and you're not going to notice it once the door's shut. So they did really well with cutting the edges as well. That's one thing I want to note. You can see the inside's perfectly fine. They cut the edges really well. They did all their seams very well. They tucked everything between the trunk. They even took the door handles off and wrapped them. Took the mirror caps and stuff like that off and had them wrap them separately and then pop them on later, so we don't take a chance on the wrap coming off. I gotta wash this thing. I know it's dirty, so don't criticize me in the comments, but they did an exceptional job with tucking and seaming pretty much everything. You guys can take a look at that. That is amazing. And I can't thank them enough for doing their raffle. They're actually doing one right now, so if you catch them within the next couple of days and go to Prestigious Wraps on Instagram, you can sign up for a free raffle to get your car wrapped. They're based out of Hickory or Statesville, North Carolina, whichever one you want to, associate with, close enough to either one. But yeah, that is probably going to be a wrap for showing you the car. Let's talk about the new channel. Alright, so talking more about the channel, I know you guys love to see the car builds, and I'm going to keep doing them. Probably going to get some more cars on the channel to do. But over the next course of the year, I want to incorporate my personal life, and as you guys may know, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to invest. I'm actually starting my own business right now, and I want to take you guys through that journey before I get too far deep into it and show you exactly what I'm doing and the stepping stones of that. And I hope you guys will enjoy that content. I want you to leave a comment down below what exactly you want to see on the channel this year, and I will try to make it happen as best as possible, or what the next car should be, something of that nature. I'm probably going to introduce you guys to my girlfriend, a lot of other stuff in my personal life, just to bring you guys more content and stuff throughout the year, and really try to hit this hard and stay consistent. So I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, helps me out, and we're going to try to grow this channel and grow the other platforms. And until next time, guys, I'll see ya.